What's going on YouTube? My name is Ron King, back at it again with yet one more video. The topic of today's video is being the change that you want to see in the world. Now, the reason why I'm making this video is that I noticed that a lot of people will complain about wanting to see some change, or they complain that things are messed up in whatever situation it could be. Maybe it's in finance, maybe it's in politics, but they don't do anything to change it. The world doesn't work by, just one person does something and the whole world changes, right? But you can be the person that starts the domino effect. If you don't know what the domino effect, it's a chain reaction. So by tipping over the first domino, all of the dominoes ahead of it fall over too and follow suit and do the same thing. So what I'm saying is you can be that first domino and you can start that movement. uh for example, I use myself as an example. For me, what I want to see in the world is more black empowerment. I want to see black people getting rich, getting wealthy, and being able to pass down generational wealth to their descendants. And so, in order to be the change that I want to see in the world, I've started my own business, and I've created this channel to help people and inspire people to know that if I can do it, they can do it too. And I'm still on my way up. I'm not rich yet or anything like that, but I know that having the progression, just showing people that once I was just this kid in this bedroom, just talking about business and different things like that. But then he grew and progressed and became this mogul, this person who's able to influence and change things, and this person who has tremendous resources and also gives back to the community. And so when people see that, especially other black people, they will be inspired and think, that guy was average. That guy wasn't LeBron James. That guy, that guy just a normal kid. The kid's from Phoenix, Arizona. The kid didn't have, like uh, massive amounts of money. The kid just, he started working really hard, and then he didn't give up, and he eventually was able to create some change and influence things in the world because of the hard work that he put in. That's how I want to be remembered. I want to be an inspiration to people so that they can know, you know, whatever situation you're in, you can turn it around, and become a successful person. There's a lot of different things in my background that could have held me back, and I'll speak about that in a future video, about some of the trials and tribulations that I have ran into in my life. But there was a lot of different things that I was dealing with that really could have prevented me from being successful. And there's a lot of things I had to cut out of my life to cleanse myself of certain things in order to clear my mind and become the person that you see today, and the person that I hope will continue to succeed and be able to change something in this world. So by being the change that I want to see in the world, I hope to inspire people so that they would kind of do the same thing and follow the blueprint that I have laid out, so that we can make change on a more grand scale. Another reason why I believe you should be the change that you want to see in the world is because I hate people who are victims and people who can complain. You know, it kind of really gets on my nerves when I hear people complaining about their problems. Oh, I don't have this, I don't have that. I'm so you know I'm so poor and disenfranchised, and I can't empower myself. I don't like to hear those kind of things, because everyone has an excuse. But excuses do not make results. That's the bottom line. I said that in the previous video. Excuses do not make results, and people only care about results. So if you want to keep on going with your excuses, that's all well and good for you. But you're going to be right where you were at, and people aren't going to feel sorry for you just because you had an excuse. They're not going to feel sorry for you. So it's no reason in complaining anyway. Why don't you just put some work in, so that you can actually empower yourself and create a better situation for yourself? You see, I feel like people will use excuses as reasons for why they failed. They will use these excuses in order to make themselves feel better about the fact that they did not amount to their full potential. And I don't want to be one of those people. I want to be someone who didn't make excuses, someone who actually went out into the world and put some work in and gradually became the man that I wanted to be. And I also want to mentor and inspire other Black boys to do the same thing so that we can reverse this generational curse of poverty and incarceration that has plagued the Black community for many decades. So, my message to you, if you're watching, is go out there, go out into the world and be whatever you want to see done in the world. Everyone can do their part in influencing some kind of change, some kind of big change that can happen. You see, it takes more than one person to have a movement, but it only takes one person to start a movement. So you have to be cognizant of that and know that if you go out and be the change that you want to see in the world, you can create a movement that can actually create the huge change that you want to see. So that's about it for this video. I hope you guys gained some value, and I hope you guys will apply what I've said, going out into the world and being the change that you want to see in the world, however big or small. Even if you feel like you can't do much, just do what you can. Do what you can and hope to inspire people to do what you're doing so that you can create bigger change. As always, like the video, comment on the video, and subscribe to the channel for related business content. As always, my name is Ron King. Have a great day. Peace.